the all-devouring narwhal changed in... Really? So, you're telling Paimon that giant whale and this guy can both turn into the fowl?
It's a subconscious instinct. Any intelligent being who longs for his level of strength is bound to mimic his appearance to them. He represents ultimate power. We know the person before.
Okay. Oh, the closer Paimon looks, the more intimidating it gets. Nervalette isn't here this time, so it's up to us. He won't have the nerve to steal again.
Infinite, everlasting.
Bombs away! Start!
Haven't forgotten your training, I hope.
Water jet! Wipe out!
Keep going, power.
Go! Go! Yeah!
Haven't had enough of my power. Well then, let's see how much more of this power you can handle. Well, have you come to your senses?
You saw that my body was at its limit. So, you deliberately channeled your power. Such power. Such keen battle instincts.
Skirk, Sertologi's disciple.
How long has it been? How long has he been away from...
Hundreds of years.
Hundreds? Sorry. It's a lot to take in. I should introduce myself. I am This is the first time I've heard your name, Skirk. But hundreds of years...
Hundreds of years?
Sounds like you and Master have quite the history. Care to tell us about it?
Of course. Might as well take advantage of a clear head. I was born into a noble family in Conria. As the eldest son, I was set to inherit our title. But I contracted. I trained the sword harder than anyone else. Defeated all of my peers. But it was all in vain. Over time, my heart hardened. We were similar in age, but different in back. Yet, he always wore a smile. I still remember what he said to me.
That does sound like something he would say.
He was the first to acknowledge that I was worth when I was 10. But after his grand endeavor was successful, he sought me out.
This planet no longer holds anything of interest to me, so I'm leaving. But first, I have an offer. I can use a power I have just Your death was once what we worked so hard to...
I'll pass. Immortality doesn't sound so bad to me. Since I can't die, it means I have an...
Are you sure? Wise indeed. Nor I. You know as well as... all that a veneers...
Sounds...
Of course. I'll be leaving then. Oh, and...
Waiting for me in the primordial sea.
Your heart?
Because, of course, I bear the curse of immortality.
So, you used the curse to turn yourself into a vessel for power. Even with that whale's ability, devouring power like that is not something the human body can withstand. With your body and soul constantly at the breaking point, it was the curse of immortality but that is not the path to...
You're right. I should have known better, but I miss your master. Sertologi's disciple. That's a lot. I know what he's like. He rules with an iron fist, using despair and fear to We're like mountain climbers in the dark, never knowing how much
True. But I made up my mind long ago. Besides, after hearing your story, I suspect what Master really wants.
Oh?
Since you're his friend, first time we came here, when you stabbed me through the fog, but when you had to devote all your strength fighting me just now, I could feel joy. It was the joy of a
Interesting. You're right. That battle brought me an unbridled sense of joy.
Exactly. I think one where his opponent forces him to use all his strength, unlock the extent of his potential, and after which, all can come to an end. For that very reason...
Perhaps you're right. Perhaps that is his call. What a battle that would be. Oh.
Are you okay?
Too many different kinds of power are surging through my body. The curse of immortality allows it all to coexist, but it does not remove the pain. I won't be able to hold on to my sanity for much. Sertologi once offered to free me from this curse. Now, I must ask that of you, Skirk.
I can, but not through death, if that's what you were hoping for. It's not a suitable punishment for your crime. As an alternative, I can take your consciousness. Along with all the impurities will dissipate, but it will be a time.
If we are...
I will reach the top of this mountain. And you, Scott.
That's finally over. Let's get out of here. Huh! At least we don't have to make a mad dash for the exit like last time. We did it! Once again, we've proved... Wow, today sure went by fast. It's night already.
Yes.
Great! Huh.
I suppose it's because the false star... It's not real. Even the most beautiful of bubbles has to... Time marches out. Though we gaze upon a false sky.
Ugh. Ever since we met, if it's too big a job for... We've met...
I suppose when it... Well, I should be going. Now that my power is no longer isolated from my... I suppose... Regardless, one without war for this. We must all work to become... If that's what you want to call me, I won't object. Goodbye.
Bye! Is it just Paimon, or is she being nicer than before? Hey, what do you think about camping here tonight? There's nothing quite like sleeping under the stars. Come tomorrow?
Oh, Tulani and Paimon. Fancy that. I didn't expect to run into you.
Oh, hey, Coach, just so you know...
That being said, a little aerobic exercise would probably do you some good. You could take over my patrol. Yeah, the collective of plenty.
Oh!
I'm good, but more pertinently.
Yeah, that makes sense. Oh, Traveler, let's just help with the patrol, all right?
Thank you both. That'll free me up.
Sure thing.
All right.
Okay.
What's this? Was there always a cave here? Hey, there's a hilichurl here. Why is it hot? Ah! You woke it up! Huh? It ran away. Guess our reputation in that land is more fearsome than we thought. Even hilichurls don't want to mess with us now. that shine. Huh. Let Paimon take a look. Hilichurls aren't the brightest, so it might not be worth much, but still. What is it? You look so serious out. Isn't this just a regular old key? The style is unusual, though. Doesn't look Natlanese. Where do you think it's from? What do you mean? What hibernation chamber? Wait, you mean the spaceship? The one that brought you to Teyvat? So, how did that key show up here? Are you sure you didn't just drop it? Whoa! Yeah! These look identical! So, if one of them's yours, does that mean the other one knew it? Huh! The keys to a spaceship! Huh! Somehow that really rams home the fact that you're real. But anyway, now we know where it came from. The question is, the simplest explanation is that your sister lost her key somewhere not far from here. Then that Hilichurl found it and ducked into the nearest cave to hide. If that's true, it means your sister was here recently. Yeah. Man, this is so crazy. Should we keep following the...
There you are. Looks like you went the extra
Oh, hey, Eon-san. What's up? Didn't think we were at...
I came here to let you...
Wait, canceled?
The Abyss Order attacked.
Huh?
I've heard of the Abyss Order. But this is the first... It's like they're...
One little based on everything...
No clue. Our defenses are holding... Oh! Want to come with me? Great. Then... Malika!
Oh?
How are things looking?
The Abyss Order has been spotted near several... Also, they're...
It's...
That's what I'd like to...
Could it be...
Oh,
It's too early to say...
how are the battles go?
Well,
Yep.
compared to the true... However, this is still a war. So we must give it our... The tribes are organized... Oh?
Yep. That...
I see. My goodness. That is... If you don't mind me asking, do you have any idea...
Safe to say, they're not exactly on the best terms at the moment. Ever since Paimon...
I see. So...
Well, yeah, that may be.
They certainly are. Although somehow it... Just so I'm clear, you're still on Natlan's side, and you have no idea what your sibling is after. Is that... Well, that's a relief. When you first mentioned your sibling, I was worried we were about to be thrust into an impossible position. Our reports say that the Abyss Order has focused... If you don't plan on staying here with me...
I'll join you.
Many...
Okay.
Look, it's Eulalie.
Huh. I wasn't expecting to see you here.
How are things looking?
Oh,
Dire. I heard we're being hit.
So, that's how they...
They call them.
Hey! She's saying you're sick.
Wait, what? Are you saying his sister is a member of the Abyss Order? I only said that. Hey, let's save the chat for later. We've. Good. A much needed chance to vent.
You didn't have to say that last part out.
Transfixed. Yeah, get to work. Show no mercy. Show. Get out of here! Get to work! Phew, much better. Ooh, experience set. Why don't we press our...
Hey, was there a battle here just now? Need any help?
The battle against the... Well, morale's high and everyone's here. Overrule, bring it! Teamwork is dreamwork! Fulfill our pact! Incoming! You two! Time to end...
Forward! Crush them!
What is that thing? It's like it's draining the strength right from my body. Find a way to destroy it! This order's resistance is faltering. Now's our chance!
Okay.
Get to work! Eat Laline, eat Papa!
Laid bare.
Let's light it up! Show no mercy! Warriors, attack! After them!
I hear children singing.
Bow before your king! The dead would bleed!
You must be the boss here. Time to show you what happens when you mess with the Masters of the Night Wind!
All who resist the Abyss will pay the price!
Transfix! Vengeance! Let's light it up!
You
Teamwork is dreamwork! Show no mercy!
Laid bare. Witness my rise.
This stronghold is neutralized. To be honest, well, whatever. With the stronghold cleared, maybe it's just me, but this time, huh? Not sure I follow. I'm not convinced. Don't. So you're saying there's. I'm saying we don't know enough to be sure of.
Paimon had a hunt, but you're right.
Wait, you're leaving? But I was to go ahead, you two. Thank you for Add astra.
Okay.
Let's look around for clues. There's... Oh, we've scoured the entire air. Are we
Oh, thank goodness.
Huh?
No, please, you've got to help me. I'm being chased by monsters and I can't.
Yeah, we're...
Huh? They're almost here. This really isn't.
We're not. We're completely serious. We don't see any monsters.
But how? Ugh, there's no time. They're coming. We gotta run.
What's wrong with that girl? Oh no! Quick, let's see if she's okay. What's wrong? Are you hurt?
The monsters! They're right there! You need to get out of here. It's too dangerous. Huh? Oh, now you finally see them. Well, it's about time. Great!
Savior?
Transfix!
I'm going in!
Shadow of the past, mind to command! I got him cornered!
You done? You just looked like you were slicing at thin air. Oh, really?
Sure. It's nothing. It's okay. I can see they're all gone now. No need for you to check. I didn't think much of it when the monsters were breathing down our necks, but now that I've...
Huh? Have you never shaken...
Well,
No worries. Paimon's Paimon, and this is the Traveler. So, what was the deal with those
Your guess is as good as mine. I could see them the whole...
Whoa! That must have been scary. The idea that we'd stand by and laugh while some poor girl was being hunted down by monsters? Don't worry, but more
It's nothing serious.
Good idea. We'll take you.
Thank you so much. I'm gonna stay...
Yeah.
A small village. Maybe all these
Huh.
Oh, sorry. There was once a sage who passed through my village. The sage said that the day of disaster is almost upon us. So my grandmother... I've heard people talk about the Savior since I was a kid. Growing up, it really made an impression on me. The description is practically... So when I saw...
Oh, well, What? But didn't you say that everything matched?
Everything except...
Oh, for goodness. Oh, of course.
Who? Who is it? You have a sister? Well, then that's it. Oh, it's her. It has to be. Oh, thank goodness. Please, can you take me to see her?
Huh. Maybe, if you're lucky. It just depends if we can find her.
Huh? But isn't she your sister?
Sorry. Looks like Paimon steered this conversation.
Okay, fair enough. But since you're looking for her anyway, why don't we team up? We might stand a better chance if we work together. Yes, everyone says that the disaster is inevitable. But the Savior will rescue us all from our pain and suffering. I've always dreamed of meeting the Savior.
Do you really buy this whole doomsday thing? Seems kind of far-fetched. See? She broke eye contact. Sure sign of a guilty conscience. Time to... What's wrong, Deirdis? Something's clearly bothering you.
Oh, how should I put it? The Traveler looks just like the Savior of... And it's not every day that the Savior of your dreams swoops in and saves the day in your moment. So I'm just a little overwhelmed.
What do you mean, limit? What happens after 3 seconds?
I'm sorry. Please forget that I said it. Like I said, I'm going to hide here until I feel well enough to move again. If you may...
Are you sure?
I'll be fine.
All right, then. Well, take... What a mysterious girl. But hey! Anyway...
Okay.
Oh, you're back!
Nothing subs.
So I take it that the war. That's okay. The Abyss Order. In a word? Huh. I was wondering. They've been working up.
Oh, but you're a.
Great.
Wow, too miny. You do?
Thank you for.
It's all good. Nothing that would indicate there were even moments out of an abundance, but they didn't send.
Huh. Interesting. Oh well. The more time they spend meditating, the less time they spend trying to beat us to a pulp.
Well, besides, is
Hey, come on!
It's not the same thing. How can I not?
No one's here. What Paimon get? What?
No, no, no. But I.
Ugh. Again with the
Obviously, I never expected to win, but until now, I didn't appreciate.
Ugh. Paimon. Okay.
Not at all.
As Paimon expected, nothing here.
You're back. So, did the guards find anything?
Nothing much, no. Paimon wants.
Traveler? You're back already? No one thought to. I'll have. What I meant to.
Yeah, that's right.
Hard to. It's like a signal that exists on a different dimension of reality. It might not interfere.
Oh, no wonder the shamans at
Yansan, if that's the Council of Granny Eatsley, in war, adequate planning and preparation is the key to victory. Sure, but the Oh? Sure, what is. It could also.
Alright, we get it!
Hey, I was just. Anyway.
What?
Hey, I'm not that old! Care to elaborate on what happened? Really? You had to hold her hand to see the monsters? Sounds a little contrived.
Huh? That's the part that bothers you?
Maybe the point is more that it requires direct physical contact. Whether that be hand-holding or other, but that's neither here nor there. That really... sorry if the...
Actually...
Whoever this girl is, she sounds...
Okay, well, you're clearly just...
It's hard to know what to make of it. A young lady, at the very least...
Sounds sensible.
Traveler, we still need some time...
It's settled then. Let's go check on her.
Don't worry, I'm sure they'll show up soon. All right.
Here we are. Dear did... Oh, it's so quiet, though. Uh-oh. What if Yansan was right? Maybe she never intended to stay here at all. Traveler, watch out!
Oh, sorry. Sorry. I didn't know it was you. Did I hurt you? Oh, I'm so sorry. I wasn't thinking straight.
Phew. That was scary. Paimon thought we'd walked into. Maybe we shouldn't have sneaked in without announcing it.
To be honest, I've been really on edge since you left. I just have this constant feeling that and it's not like I can run from that. There's also no way to cook here. It's good you got back when you did. Another hour and a half and you probably would have found me starved to death.
That's... Wait. If you really thought you were gonna starve or get killed by monsters, why'd you promise that you'd be...
He already saved my life.
Huh. For someone on the brink of...
What? That is... Anyway, so, could you make me some food now?
Oh. You can really pack it away, Deirdre. Guess that explains how...
I tried so hard.
Paimon didn't even realize how late it is.
Yeah, and it's all thanks to you both. I was cooped up in the...
You weren't in there that...
When I was young, and often... But my grandma would tell me, think of all the people in our village who... And so...
Is it kind of like... how journeying with a traveler is everything?
I really treasure... The village was my everything. The houses, the scenery, the stories but I could never bring my...
Yeah! Go you!
I'm going to make my world bigger. Maybe then, I'll finally get an answer. Who knows?
Yeah. What?
I need to find... That's the most worthwhile...
You know what?
Sorry. Hold on. Shh. It's them.
Where? Oh.
Can you see them now?
Paimon still can't see anything.
Bring it! Teamwork is true!
Locked on.
Off we go! Ha! Hear the echoes of the valley!
Target acquired.
Huh? Wow, that was fast. You doing up? Deirdre? Hey, it's okay.
Oh, I'm fine. I just spaced out there for a moment. I was just...
Alright.
Anyway, there are no more monsters.
Sounds reasonable to Paimon. What do Alright. Deirdre will be... Huh? Deirdre?
Doomsday. A fitting name indeed. A blood-red sky. Wild beasts, endless pain, and the birth of a savior.
You're awake. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to, You just look quite distressed, like you were having a nightmare. I thought if I took your hand into mine, you might find it soothing. At least, that's what my family always did when I had nightmares. But it didn't seem to work on you. What? Don't be so... I have more self-control than that.
Self-control? What does that have to... You go ahead.
Oh.
Well, Deirdre.
Yeah, 3 days will definitely be
All right, then we'll be off. Bye for now.
See you? Wait! But if this is goodbye, how am I supposed to find you again? Oh, I mean, what if I find your sibling? How am I supposed to let you know?
That's a good point. We share the same goal, but we're constantly on the road, so we've got no fix. How about this?
Mawika? Who's Mawika?
It's the Abyss Order! But it doesn't look like they're marching to war. More like they're...
Where? What are you talking about?
A bunch of Abyss Order thugs. You don't see them? They're heading right this way!
That's strange. I guess it's my turn to not be able to see the monsters. You're right. I see them now. You weren't joking after all.
What a well, my... Woohoo!
So, there's no more of them, right? I still can't wrap my mind.
So, Paimon's getting... We gotta go! Bye for now!
See ya, and please take care.
There's still a long road ahead.
We ran into
The front line...
Huh? But...
No, relax.
Feels like you could have phrased...
No. So at first, but just now, one person, they wielded an unknown power. I'm only and assuming...
honestly, with the Abyss... Dainsleif... a while. You caused quite.
It is my thank you for breaking the stale.
Please don't mind him, Mian-san. He always talks like that, but he's a pretty nice guy deep down.
It's quite alright. Uezo Janssen anyway.
Sure thing. You probably have plenty of other stuff to do anyway, right? Since this war isn't... Hey, dang. Would it have killed you to be a little more polite? She's our friend. Ugh, so... we... What do you think we should do? Paimon gets it! Wow! Okay! Well... Oh! And there's more! After finding the key, she kept seeing Mom. She also said... Yeah, that's right! Wait! Oh. Still, that doesn't explain the invisible monster situation. Sure.
How many forging commissions do I still have to finish? Let's see. 1, 2... not so many as I thought. I'll get to them tomorrow.
We should, take a break after all that running around. Yeah, let's rest here for a bit. How many forging commissions do I still have to finish? Let's see. 1, 2... Not so many as I thought. I'll get to them tomorrow.
Is that Dane and Neon-san discussing strategy together? Huh. Morning! What are you guys talking about?
You're here! We just got word from the Scions of after they're from the location.
Cinder City. And with any luck, Nick...
Yep, I've already
You're gonna go...
It's alright.
Huh?
I admire his courage, and I believe he is strong enough to take on the Abyss Order on his own. And even if they... Mr. Dainsleif.
Looks like he's waiting for you to say something, Traveler. Oh, for a second there, Paimon actually thought... Is this the place? It's been... And if you get to meet your
Staring into my eyes is ill-advised. I can't promise you'll like what you see.
Twilight Sword Dainsleif. Is this really what you want?
So, where's the Traveler's sister then?
So, but today, that is the... Then allow me to be frank. As far as we are concerned, our princess has already won by other means. And I do not merely mean this battle. No. Her Highness has achieved something far greater. For today, our Highness quietly, and then...
What? Wait, does... Oh no!
And all of my comrades...
Right! Plus...
Oh, you think back on...
Hard to say. It's like...
Adventure time! Overruled!
Be baptized!
Going in!
I got him cornered.
All right.
Do you still not understand? You battled in vain! The Abyss orders me... My body is failing me. But I will not bring shame...
Meant to be all of them, right? Are you still thinking about what the...
Don't forget, but I... Be that as... not a... Indeed. Yes, we knew that the great... Yet we still... And besides... Oh, I'm sorry, Dave. I honestly can't... Look at me. Look at what has become of me. But even if without my history, I fear I will become... I would like to apologize for any misdeeds that are mine. So... You seem to remember much. Could you tell me more about it? About our golden age? Is that so? The homeland, think of late the loom of fate, and so, indeed, we are people in exile. What a shame. Precisely, for you possess a ring left to you by your elder brother. Of course, we had to... Perhaps...
It's Judith! Great! She's still here!
We're not from the same world, are we? Wait, in that case, tell me, what happens to Conria? What happens to my homeland? No, wait, we can only fight for Alcarion, although... I've already found my savior. It's just too bad that we're not from the same time or place. Oh, so is there anything you can... That way when I do find her, I can convince her that you're also searching.
Our hero is back! Everyone's been waiting for you! The Abyss Order made—
Paimon doesn't know the details either. The Traveler just... Paimon was looking all over for him, and then he suddenly reappeared. Right back in the same spot.
I think I got—
Huh? You met your sister? And you didn't think to tell Paimon right away?
What your sister But what surprised me the most was that the Lord of the Night actually chose to allow it. The Lord of the Night, during the war with the Abyss, Mawika believed so. The Lord of the Night was very intrigued when presented. She saw your preserve a nation. With that in mind, however, I believe she...
An additional condition?
No idea.
Huh.
Alright, well, let's not overthink this for now. We just won a war. Time for a well-earned drink to celebrate. I trust the Lord of the Night unreservedly. I'm sure she only involved herself to take a problem off our hands. So it's one less thing for us to worry about. Don't you agree, Traveler? Come on, let's head back to the Collective of Plenty. Oh, Veressa should be there too. We'll treat you to a real feast. Huh?
Ion-san, leave him be. This might be hard to understand for an extrovert like you, but some people need alone time to recharge every once in a while.
Traveler?
All right.
Alex, should you leave before... Oh, it's not... Oh, and... If I'm not wrong, you... Short on... Flip one. Heads by. Toss it. The moment you do... So... You needn't look. It's time for you to... Don't miss out on... Excellent. Traveler, care to join us? Suit yourself. Ms. D...
Stop yapping. Just take it or leave. It.
to be afraid. Is it my turn now? With these rising flames! Now that's more like it. With the fall of darkness, destruction shall rise. Have a taste of purgatory. Closer now.
Settle down.
My blade is all that remains.
Hear the echoes of the valley. Adaptive processing. A burst of flavor.
Let the mighty be humble.
Suntown is only the beginning.
Silence!
Strike a pose! Let my name echo in song!
Let the mountain's veins boil! Onto the freezer!
Justice is blindsided. Bow your head. Settle down.
Shower me with a little amusement.
Adaptive processing!
Bow your head. Silence! An oversight on my part.
A little amusement!
Time to shine!
cannot help but feel that you bringing me here is some sort of an assassination attempt. Silence!
Shower me with praise!
Bow your head.
Off to the breather!
feels that the